Here is the news that Arsenal fans have been fearing.
Thierry Henrys has delivered a sharp and direct reaction after news broke that Arsenal defender Gabriel has suffered an injury that could impact the club's Premier League title push. The former Arsenal captain and club legend did not hold back when speaking about the potential consequences of the injury, stressing how crucial Gabriel has become to the team and how disruptive this setback could be during such a decisive stage of the season. Henry's comments have echoed the concerns of many Arsenal fans who fear that losing one of their most reliable defenders could derail the progress the team has built in recent months. Gabriel has been one of the most consistent and influential figures in Mikel Arteta's defensive structure. His ability to dominate aerial duels, handle physical challenges, and maintain composure under pressure has made him a cornerstone of the back line. Throughout the campaign, his partnership with William Saliba has been widely regarded as one of the strongest defensive duos in the league. Because of that, any injury involving Gabriel sparks immediate concern, and this latest development has hit Arsenal at a moment when stability is essential. Henry spoke with a tone of urgency, explaining that while Arsenal have made huge strides in their evolution under Arteta, they cannot afford to lose key players at critical moments. He highlighted that Gabriel is not only important defensively but also plays a major role in the team's build-up play. His passing range, aggression, and instant reactions in transition have become fundamental aspects of the way Arsenal defend and attack as one unit. Henry suggested that replacing Gabriel is not a simple task, especially when the team already faces intense pressure from title rivals who are equally motivated and well-equipped. This injury news arrives at a challenging time for Arteta and his staff. Arsenal are preparing for a run of fixtures that will heavily influence their position in both domestic and European competitions. With each match carrying significant weight, the absence of a defensive leader like Gabriel puts additional stress on the squad. Arteta has been managing the team with precision, balancing training intensity and tactical preparation, but an unexpected injury forces recalibration. Arsenal will now need to assess whether internal options are enough or if tactical adjustments must be made to compensate. Early indications suggest that Arsenal medical staff are still attempting to determine the full extent of the injury. Gabriel has returned to London for examination after experiencing discomfort during training with the Brazil national team. While Brazil quickly decided to send him home, the lack of detailed information has created uncertainty. Arsenal doctors are expected to run scans and physical assessments to determine the severity, the timeline for recovery, and whether he will be unavailable for upcoming fixtures. Arteta is reportedly frustrated by the situation but remains focused on obtaining clarity before making major decisions. Henry touched on this uncertainty, insisting that Arsenal cannot fall into panic but must prepare for all possibilities. He mentioned the psychological effect that losing a key defender can have on a squad, especially one in the middle of a tight title race. Maintaining focus becomes increasingly difficult when players see teammates falling to injuries, particularly during international breaks where clubs often feel helpless. Henry empathized with Arteta, understanding from experience how disruptive international injuries can be to squad stability and planning. The injury also opens up questions about depth in Arsenal's defensive unit. While the team does have quality options, none replicate Gabriel's exact profile. Henry emphasized that roles within Arteta's system are highly specific, and not all defenders can perform the same duties effectively. Arteta may turn to other players, but the chemistry and balance that Gabriel brings cannot be instantly recreated. This leaves Arsenal with the task of either adapting their structure temporarily or hoping for a swift recovery from the Brazilian defender. Fans have reacted strongly to the news, expressing concern across social platforms. Many understand how vital Gabriel has been in maintaining defensive strength, especially in matches where Arsenal have needed to withstand pressure or control transitions. His presence has provided confidence and stability, allowing midfielders to push higher and the attack to maintain pressure. Losing him could force the team into a more conservative approach, something Henry pointed out as potentially damaging at this stage of the season. Arteta is expected to address the situation in the coming days once assessment results are confirmed. The manager has always been careful with injury information, choosing to communicate only when details are clear. However, he has also been open about the demands of the season and how vital player management has become. In previous interviews, he acknowledged the physical and mental toll placed on players participating in club and international football. Gabriel returning injured only reinforces the concerns he has repeatedly voiced. Henry offered a wider perspective as well, saying that title races are often decided by fine margins and moments that cannot be controlled. Injuries at the wrong time, controversial decisions, or unexpected setbacks can shape a season as much as tactics or individual performances. He urged Arsenal to stay mentally strong, reminding supporters and players that adversity is part of competing at the highest level. He also expressed confidence that Arteta will handle the situation professionally and will find a way to keep the team competitive. For now, Arsenal will focus on assessing the injury and preparing alternatives. Training sessions will shift according to Gabriel's availability, and potential replacements will need to be ready to step into a demanding role. Arteta will likely spend the coming days evaluating defensive combinations and adjusting tactical frameworks to ensure the team maintains balance regardless of who starts. As the club awaits medical updates, the mood is one of tension mixed with determination. Henry's sharp reaction has highlighted the gravity of the situation but has also reinforced the belief that Arsenal cannot allow setbacks to dictate the outcome of their season. The coming matches will reveal how well the squad adapts, but there is no doubt that all eyes will remain on Gabriel and the speed of his recovery. Please like this video and subscribe.